Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my day ones and welcome to the newbies. Thank you to my new subscribers as well. If you are not subscribed and you're digging my style, I'm resonating with you, please hit the subscription button. Please subscribe to my channel as well as hit the notification button so you can be notified when I am uploading or go live. Hopefully you guys have been safe and prayed up during these times we're facing here on this planet. This is going to be a collective reading, so come on here, take what makes sense and leave what does not, because it's also a general reading. It's not personal, so do not force yourself into these messages, okay, love bugs? Guys, so last night around like 1:30 in like the morning, a little after midnight, I was getting ready to basically lay down. I was putting my baby girl to bed, and I was actually praying. I was actually in the middle of praying over me and my children, and I heard a big psh. What the fuck, somebody trying to break into my apartment. Like, I was so scared, I was nervous, but yeah, somebody actually threw a rock through my kitchen window, guys, and I got everything settled. I'm not, like I said, I'm not going to say too much on this channel. I'm actually going to do a story time about it on my personal channel under Cashapp. I'm actually, because I did video footage of everything, so I'm actually going to talk about that on my other channel. But you got to be careful. Like, for me to be praying and that happened, that just tell you how Satan is. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, this dark energies lurking. Yeah. So I actually had to get somebody arrested last night. But I'm not, like I said, I'm about to get into these messages. I'm okay. The girls are okay. And look, we're blessed, right? So I'm about to get into these messages. I just want to share with you guys how crazy it is when you just think like everything is okay during prayer, and then some crazy stuff happen. Wow. So let's see what's going on with the collective energies today, guys, surrounding the collective. I'm shuffling the cards a little bit, then I'm going to get the main energy. Yes, God, that was crazy. It scared me so bad. Of course, I got a gun, so of course I pulled out my gun, but whew, sheesh. So the main energy for this reading is temptation. Somebody's trying to fight temptation here, okay? Temptation could be surrounding anything, okay? It could be sex, it could be drugs, it could be money, it could just be anything that is not good for you, okay? It's not really good for you. You're not going to evolve when you're still, bless you, angel, when you're still trapped down to some type of temptation surrounding you, okay? We have the crown chakra, so somebody's trying to gain some type of balance here mentally. We have stand your ground, yeah. 2 sevens, completion. We also have here wishes and fulfillment. Okay. We also have authority, taking authority. So yeah, somebody could have been suffering when it came to certain things in their life that could have had them, like I said, losing focus on what it is that they really need to be focused on. Like I said, this temptation energy could be pretty much anything. Let's see, temptation. We have recognition and reward. Whatever this temptation was, it was keeping them for actually getting some type of recognition or reward, okay? Regardless if it was going to be a person coming in giving this to you, or the universe blessing you with some type of abundance or blessings because you're learning to complete cycles, okay? You're learning to move on and to transform into a better you. So somebody was suffering here, but I feel there is some type of transitioning happening within your life where it's going to bring some type of prosperity in. Like I said, you're gaining some type of balance within your mental. You're standing your ground now, okay? You're not going to back down and fall back down a rabbit hole and start dealing with this temptation again. And since you're leveling up, okay, and you are transforming and maturing, fulfillment of wishes is coming your way. There will be a gift. There will be something given to you or flowing into your life that is going to be positive, okay? It's going to bring you peace. We have authority. Now you're balanced. Now you're stable. You're standing your ground, okay? You're focused. You're taking authority over your life now, okay? Back in the past, okay, you was having trouble with taking authority on your life. It was some things that you couldn't get over. It was some things that you couldn't break from. And that's why you were struggling when it came to positioning yourself to be this authority figure in your life. So if you have been wondering why you haven't been prospering, or the seeds that you have planted, you have not seen the harvest or the growth, it's because it was some things that you had to let go. You know what it is. You know what temptation is to you when it comes to your life, okay? You had to let go of those things. You had to gain focus. I feel like you could have been like really not focused on the things that was really needing to be focused on. Like, you weren't taking care of your own personal needs. Some of you guys was tempted by others. Like, other people tempted you, and it wasn't good. And this is probably going to get into where I was feeling like a couple days ago. When it came to somebody so-called staying to themselves, or staying out of somebody's business. I'm going to get to that in the next video, okay? But right now, we got the solar plexus chakra, yeah. So this is this new energy coming in for you, where like your chakra was all messed up. They wasn't activated, okay? And it stopped you from moving forward into new opportunities that was offered to you. Let's do fulfillment of wishes. Yeah, some of you guys was wondering, like, why haven't I received this blessing, or I prayed for this, or I asked for this, or I try to manifest. But you can't manifest positivity, or you can't manifest anything that you want or need in your life if you're still like vibing on a low frequency. And I feel like some of you guys definitely missed out on a lot of opportunities that was given to you, a lot of blessings and abundance, because you were still doing things you weren't supposed to do. And you were still tied to people, places, and things that was not going to serve you any good, okay? Fulfillment and wishes. Some of you guys needed financial support, okay? We have here hope. I feel like you didn't give up when it came to this transitioning. Maybe it took a minute, okay, to realize what it was you was needing to do to get to this point, okay? You still had hope. I'm picking up an energy of Cancer and Leo. Pisces, Taurus energy. Cancer, Gemini. Virgo energy is here as well. Yep, we have destruction. And we also have sacrifice. Yeah, you was going through a lot physically, mentally, spiritually. And you had to go through some type of tower moment, because right after a tower moment, it's going to be new opportunities. It's going to be blessings. It's going to be something new. And it was a sacrifice. So you had to sacrifice whatever these bad habits, this temptation was, in order to gain this new fulfillment of wishes here, okay? Some of you guys didn't know what to do with your life. You felt like you was being broken down into pieces. You felt like you were going crazy at times. Maybe you was overthinking things. Some of you guys was actually in a really dark place, okay? You was in a dark place. Strong addictions, alcohol, drinking a lot of alcohol, smoking, pill popping. Ooh wee. And you was wondering, like, why haven't I prospered? Why haven't I evolved? Why haven't anything good happened to me in my life? We got mental conflict, a lot of mental conflict. Like you were basically fighting yourself. Okay? If this is not you, this could be somebody you know of. This could be somebody you're dealing with. This person was going through it mentally, physically, and spiritually with themselves. They didn't understand why their life was not, like I said, prospering and growing. Okay? They didn't understand why they wasn't abundant. But they realized, oh, This is why I need to cut off this temptation, these bad habits, so I can actually reap my reward. We got shadow side. Yeah, you have to face your shadow side. You have, because this is fearfulness. Like, if you are scared to change your ways, especially if your ways are not serving you any good, okay, regardless if you are hanging around certain people, going to certain places, doing certain things, if you can't change those things for the better of your life, that's fear. So some of you guys were scared to face your dark side. You were scared to confront your dark side, your temptations, like I said, your habits, your addictions, because you were so comfortable in the dark. Like I said, some of you guys was in a dark place. Like, look at this. To the point where you seemed like you was going crazy. Mentally going crazy because you had so many thoughts. Some of you guys you was just overthinking a lot of situations in your life, and maybe it wasn't even called for. It wasn't called for you to do that, to overthink the situation. Mental conflict. This is suffering. This is basically suffering in silence, by the way. Meaning you are physically going through all this alone. People could possibly energetically pick up on your suffering, but they didn't know exactly what was going on. You had a lot of things going on that was having you broken and tore down. A lot of burdens. A lot of burdens. But now you're finding the way because you still had hope. Because if you didn't still have hope, you wouldn't be transitioning to the person you are today. You're not going to take authority. You're not going to be stable in your life if you didn't have that little hope, that faith. Okay, that things can change. You just needed to point out the things that you were doing that like was not serving you any good. Okay. Wow. Some of you guys could not even focus on your love and relationship because you was going through some mental conflict that your partner didn't even know about. Yeah, a lot of you guys are already in some type of connection with somebody, but you're still suffering. You're still not, like, in your physical life, things are not going right with you, and you don't understand why, or you didn't understand why, but now you do. Okay? It could have affected some of you guys' relationships. So this here is just talking about understanding self, learning higher self, listening to your intuition, learning how to cut out temptation, bad habits, and addictions to gain prosperity, wealth, and abundance, okay, in your life. So we have solitude. Yeah, you had to take some time out. You had to just really understand where you were at in life and what you were doing and compare it to your past. A lot of you guys have to really reflect on your life path and the things that you were doing in order to make this final decision of facing your shadow side, confronting the shadow side, confronting your truth, stop being fearful, and continue to have hope and faith in this situation. And look, congratulations, you are moving away from that dark energy. Okay, you're moving away from that dark energy, and you're realizing in order to stay in this higher position of authority over yourself, you're gonna have to stop slacking. Mentally, physically, or spiritually slacking. You have to stop that, okay? Because you was all over the place. And when your mental is messed up, everything just mess up. When your mental is messed up and all discombobulated, so is your life. You can be having trouble with your spirituality. It was just a lot of things that you were suffering from. Some of you guys, it could have been childhood trauma that got you to this point. Okay, some of you guys felt like you didn't have the proper love and affection from your parents, maybe. So in your adulthood, it's still bothering you to where you have found yourself to be tied in to these bad toxic temptations and habits and addictions. And that's the problem. I'm here blaming. You kept blaming your mother, blaming your father, blaming this old boyfriend or girlfriend, and you were still stuck in this position of suffering and silence. Because I feel like you definitely dealt with a lot mentally to yourself. Okay, even though people could have picked up on your energies, like something could have been going on, you still dealt with a lot of these things on your own. And I'm going to end it right there. I feel like you're coming out that energy because you still had hope, you still had faith. There was still this light there. You are not fearful anymore. You're facing your demons. You're fighting your demons, and you are becoming this beautiful person in and out. Okay, and you are going to get a blessed. The universe is going to bless you for this, because this is a universal gift that's coming in for you. People that have transitioned or transformed into a better you. Okay, because you're learning how to cut off the things and places and people that does not serve you any good, especially if sometimes it's be your own self. It might not be other people, places, and things. It could just be you that is stopping yourself from being able to manifest and able to gain such gifts and blessings from the universe. Make sure you guys are subscribed. I'm going to end the reading there. Hopefully it resonates with some of you guys. Just know that God is on your side, and you will be blessed for completing this cycle and learning your lessons. Thank you.